Greetings everyone, it's Red Hunter. Welcome back to another part of our Madden 21 relocation rebuild. We've taken the Jacksonville Jaguars, we've relocated them to Mexico City, and we're now the Diablos. We're currently 3-0. At the end of last episode, for those who missed it, because I'm sure those who are just tuning in on this episode, what we did, we made some trades. We traded Joe Burrow. We traded a couple first-round picks and a lineman for him. Then we turned around and traded our the two quarterbacks that we drafted that we've been playing so far for picks, and also for this guy. So we essentially traded Joe Burrow for a lineman and a first-round pick, which is fine. Joe Burrow is already a superstar, and he's a field general, but he's one off a couple off from having a strong arm, and he is a strong arm. So it's fine that he doesn't fit exactly. We can always rework the offense if need be. Want to go ahead and play the game now? The reason for the trade is, and I explained this in the last video, but the reason for the trade is I did not feel like those quarterbacks were going to take us where we needed to go.
It's the National Football League. It's week 4 of the NFL.
Alright, we're already down 7-0. Defense did not do its job. That's fine.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's taken down at the 30.
Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throwing the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
Goodbye.
He's got daylight. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown. Leonard Fournette.
That's
his
bounce off
9th
the tackle.
touchdown of the season. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Beautiful. Look at this.
When you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue to...
Come on, defense.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath.
Ah, that was really
In
bad.
the air, now it's intercepted. Picked up near the 34.
Yeah, that was entirely my fault.
The 26-yard line.
Entirely my fault. That's okay, though.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
But we'll live.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's go do a pro
Second
combo.
down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's got a man at It's the tight end, Howard,
We're
complete.
used to coming back from deficits.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
The ball carrier.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And he finds Stills.
There we go.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 45-yard line.
First week in a new offense.
Nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. Fournette, a first down carry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Back at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's caught by Howard. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 16 yards, a first down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves.
Come on, Jim, wide open.
What you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
That guy's wide open.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They begin with a run by Fournette. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. And he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week.
I think we're fine.
They keep it with Fournette.
We've been behind before.
And they'll get it up just short of the
panic.
45 at the 44. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And
Here we go.
Into the hands of DJ Shark. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I didn't get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's
There we go.
see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch there.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Burrow will throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That's okay.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On the move to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
Nope.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Burrow.
Gotcha.
That's caught. Touchdown. Chris Godwin with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
We're good. We're going in no huddle.
Over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter. The offense gets ready to take over. First down. Here's Burrow. Looking for Godwin, and He's got him complete.
Not exactly.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. His throw incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Yards.
Misses the target, incomplete.
Yeah, because I got hit.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Well, it was 4th down. I thought that was 3rd. That's my fault for not being aware of going down a distance. Wait, what just happened?
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half.
Oh, safety.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and
I should have called a timeout right away.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Looking downfield for Godwin.
That's a catch, right?
Incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. The intended target was Chris Godwin. That'll bring up second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big try to start the drive. With 2 incompletions since. Outside, this is Stills. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
I think that's got enough range. Nope. He doesn't have enough range for that field goal. Did I not kick it far enough? Just out. That's okay, though.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line.
Not a big deal.
3-yard gain there.
That's the ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the 3rd quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Here's Burrow. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Mexico City.
That was, everything was just too covered, and I was running out of time in the pocket.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. And I think he's a guy, if they had let him walk, no one was going to be shouting from the top of a mountain. But he's a good guy. He's a good locker room guy, too.
Good locker room and a good player. I mean, he's a valuable starter for them. And if you just want to start over and maybe bring in someone new, the learning curve might be a little bit big. So it's a good job by getting him taken care of, and now they can move forward.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. The first down run got 5.
He's a pretty big important player in our offense. I don't know, like.
28-yard line.
Again, it's Fournette.
That was just got
the
caught
gain
up.
of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Yeah,
some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten to look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
you were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Open man right side is Sharp. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. As they have...
Good job, defense.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Now Leonard Fournette. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
Fournette, the ball carrier.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And
all right, there we go.
Across the 10 to the 15.
Leonard Fournette on the carry.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, there was no reason not to stand in the pocket and throw that.
Now it's Burrow. And he comes back with one complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
21 yards.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I think we're not having a bad first game. We started
2nd and 6.
Since then, we've been pretty good.
40-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover and double and triple and do what you have to do? But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And he finds Howard complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Mexico City, 1st down.
See, we can throw it through the air.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
I threw that at the wrong time. If I throw that on time, like here, that's on time.
We got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
4-yard line.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out.
And he'll
I'll just
take
walk
it
right
into
into the end zone. Thank you.
for a touchdown.
Leonard Fournette.
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
That was good
And
blocking.
these guys are going to add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker.
That's
So the
disappointing.
football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Fournette. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean
Yeah,
by
we gotta
that is
score again.
possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Didn't know that
certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side. And all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Dang it.
That was an interesting look there.
I feel like maybe I should have... I'm trying not to take off and run as much. But I feel like maybe I should have taken off and run for that.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football.
But the defense did its job.
They'll run with Fournette. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines.
There we go. There's 200-plus yards.
16 more on that one and another first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them.
He's probably going to be Offensive Player of the Week for the
a first down.
Fourth week in a row.
He's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more on that one and another first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game.
This is probably going to be a flat.
Really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football.
I don't want to.
Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball,
I don't know about
take it in for the touchdown.
We're definitely going to throw it here.
O.J. Howard, his second touchdown on the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Dang.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
They scored quickly.
On the run, it's Fournette. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
I want to go ahead and give Fournette a rest and put in Miller.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind
Maybe
his
we
pads,
can do another drive.
over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through three quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards as they get to reset the sticks. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point. Right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Yeah, we have to.
The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry. The last one got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I'm sure
that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
On third down, Burrow. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Yeah, baby.
to the ground now with Miller. He'll have a first down inside the 10.
Almost.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Lamar Miller, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
50.
Both offenses have been
go
clicking
ahead
in
and
this
do
with a
this.
lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll try and run some clock here with Miller. He's got a first down past the 30.
I haven't decided.
And all the way up to the
Like, part of me wants to
33-yard
just
line.
let him go and grab.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the
But
first
another
down.
part of me says he fits our offense pretty well, even though he's more elusive than power. He's a good mix of both.
Lamar Miller.
He's good for a backup.
And he'll get this one up to about the
He's good
39
to
here.
to spell Fournette.
Now
So we
Tennessee
don't want to
going
run
to use
Fournette
the
into the
second of
ground.
their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Miller.
They said to kneel, but
And he
I don't
is
think so.
tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Miller, the ball
It's a
carrier.
pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. This defense, Charles,
Now
they
we
have
can
unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down.
That's
Just
a
going
victory.
Up and down the
That's
field
how you-
against
that's
them.
how you come back
Yeah,
and win after
unraveling would be a perfect
rough
word for
start.
them.
Today's final
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves,
Beautiful.
can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this.
We move the ball well.
And as an offensive
56%
you still
completion
think you can do
percentage,
anything
bad.
wrong, whatever you call
But
it,
3
run, pass,
touchdowns,
it's all
1
gonna work.
interception.
That's called being in the
Not
zone.
awful considering the fact that we
So for
how
our
badly we
visitors,
started.
that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they'll drop down to 1-3. And fortunately for them, they'll have the early bye next week as they return to action in Week 6. I'm Brandon Gordon. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew.
I thought we played well in the second half, like pretty well. Snapshots always fail to load. I don't know why. This guy looks really old. How old are you? You're like 25. This guy looks like he's like 38, 39, 40. I mean, look at that. Let's see what they have to say. It's been confirmed the old Titans will be suiting up for the alternate uniforms. Godwin was, yep. Scoreboard. 3 touchdowns. Are people seriously getting excited about Diablos going 4-0? In the words of my friend's kid, chillax. Hey man, we were the first, I think we were the first pick last year. So like, you relax. No, it's just really weird. No comment about trading Joe Burrow. They mentioned us trading them the quarterback. Which, by the way, so we're 4-0. Let's go ahead and look at Joe Burrow, his stats. So you got 300 of those yards today, but he is completing what percentage of his pass? 64. 10 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. So he had he was 7-3, 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions before today. He's got 1,000 yards after 4 weeks, which is not amazing, but we can do it. We're gonna probably pick that up a little bit. What I wanted to look at was Bengals release. Okay. Yeah, you can see they traded us this, and we can see like everything. Oh, they re-signed Jensen. Is there? Why are we not getting scouting? I set scouting to manual. Did I not? Yeah. So, not sure what's going on there. But we got to go on the road again. Oh, I didn't advance the week. That's why. Haha. That was my fault. There's the scout players. Which, by the way, let's go ahead and look at my coach goals. We have XP to spend, which we're going to use on Master Trade Negotiator and Expert Scouting. Want to go ahead and submit it. Alright, that'll kick in next week. Let's go ahead and view the weekly awards. We'll do the rest of this again. It's to nobody's surprise. 234 rush yards, 10.2 rush average, 3 rush touchdowns. Nobody's surprised that he's the offensive player of the week. We'll look at this breakout player in a minute. Well, next time actually. Because we want to go ahead and scout some players. Who have we already scouted? So let's go ahead and first off, let's look at our draft picks. So you can see we have a lot of right around picks. So we're looking for potential backups. We have we don't need a receiver in this draft. We do need to take a defensive tackle. We do need to take a right linebacker. We can grab a left end. We can grab a free safety. We can grab a right end, even though he's in our we're gonna put this guy on our draft board, but we're not gonna. If he's available in the second round, we'll grab him potentially. I'm trying to quick scout, and it's not letting me. But we've not already unlocked him. What the hell? Sure. What else do we need? We need right guards and right tackles. Mainly. And left tackles. Bro, these players are trash. What the hell? Yeah, we may need to look into a free agent with that. Start negotiations. Okay. Left guard. We want to sign you for way more than How about like 6 years, 7 years? Maybe like 7.5 million. Maybe not. Something like this. Just bump you up a little bit. But we just got him. You got to realize we just got him for 7 years. So we're oof. You're not worth that as a backup though. Like you're not. You're not worth. I can get any quarterback to be our backup. You are not worth at 39 that amount of money. How far off are you from a scheme fit? You're not that far, but you're not. You're like our second guy, right? You're our main guy. Okay, you're our strong safety, right? You're young though. I feel like you could be and you are a star. I think I will offer you this. I like the contract length, but the rest of the offer needs work. I mean, we can let a lot of these players go. We'll bump you to 3 million, something like this. You're fine. You're serviceable. If we get, you know what? If we get somebody that's better, we'll trade you. I'm not at all interested in giving him this amount of money. I mean, that's just so little money. That's so much money. We're not interested. What else do we have to sign? I mean, not a ton of people. He kind of sucks, but at the same time, we may just re-sign him anyway. We'll figure that out. Sure. Weren't you, yeah. You are starter year 1. What else can we look at salaries for? $2021 cap is $222 million. Do we know? So who here needs to get re-signed? So these are all players for this year. We're going to let most of these players go. But what about for next year? This guy's not going to get re-signed. This guy's probably not going to get re-signed. This guy's not going to get re-signed. This guy's not going to get re-signed. This guy's maybe not going to get re-signed. we'll re-sign White. We're going to have to re-sign White to a big deal. Or at least to a deal. Oliver's not going to get re-signed. He will probably get re-signed because we need him. We'll re-sign Lambeau. And probably not. We may start considering trading some of these people. Robertson's always injured though. I don't really like. I don't think these players. I want to upgrade these tackles and offensive linemen so that we can let these people go. So he's got to be re-signed. And he's got to get re-signed as well. And of course, Joe Burrow needs to get re-signed. You made more than... No way. You were the first pick. You have got to have made more than $2 million. By the way, this math doesn't add up until you realize cap penalties are a big deal. Cap penalties are realities of we don't want to have cap penalties. We just want to let dudes go. So, for example, like he'll these cap penalties are definitely a thing though. So we could safely trade you. Get a new center. There's a consideration there. I'll think about it in between episodes. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and call this episode here. I want to thank everybody for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Really helps the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. And remember to leave some comments. Red Hunter out.